How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your pal Cal. Today I'm going to give you guys a step-by-step guide on how to flash your own DIY biscuit using the Biscuit Shop's DIY biscuit firmware, or I believe it's referred to as the C5 scanner bin. There's also a node firmware for cluster war driving using a Biscuit Pro, or soon to be Biscuit Ultra. I love this thing. But the DIY biscuit firmware is actually really efficient, and the web, not the web UI, but the application, the Biscuit Manager app, is arguably one of the greatest applications I've ever used. It's honestly something I use every day, and I love it so much. If you want to get into gadgets like this, it's a perfect entry device. You can get it done with a LilyGo T-Dongle C5 or a Waveshare ESP32 C5 dev kit, or the official Espressif C5 dev kit, which is, you can't go wrong with that, or a Seed Studio Zhao C5. All of these ESP32 C5s work. Not all ESP32 C5s work, so make sure you check the flash memory and the PS RAM, or else it's not going to flash. Now, do keep in mind, no matter what device you're using, you want to hold down the boot button before you plug in your device. So the one button will say boot, the other button will say reset. On the T-Dongle C5, you have one button, and that's the boot button. So make sure you hold down that button before plugging in your device, and in the process make sure you select the right COM port. If you have multiple devices plugged in, especially different ESP32s plugged in, you might accidentally just mess up your device, and then you got to start over, and it's a whole process. So just make sure you select the right COM port, select the right device, and hold down the boot button before plugging in. Let's get started. All right, so for all of us to get started, we're gonna head over to Discord. This is the Biscuit Emporium. I'll put a link to this Discord server, an invite link for you to join, and from here you can get all the latest updates, everything biscuit related. Here you can see we're in DIY Biscuit, which is biscuit-DIY, and you'll find the bin file as well as others making their own DIY biscuits in the coolest ways possible. Like this guy right here, Noor to Kia. This is so cute and ingenious. I love it. And you'll find the bin file right in this tab. I believe it is right. Yep. It's somewhere at the top. Oh no, we're in general, but it is in the DIY biscuit. I was just there. I downloaded it. It is here. From here, you can also download the Biscuit Node firmware for cluster war driving. It's all the same flashing process. So no matter what you download, you can download the DIY biscuit from Biscuit DIY here, and the Biscuit Node firmware from Biscuit Node. So if you already have a Biscuit Pro, you can download the Biscuit Node for cluster war driving. Now, we're not just done yet. After you've downloaded the bin files, which once again, I'll leave an invite link and all these links in the description, we're going to head over to espressif.com/en/support/download/other-tools. I will copy and I'll paste this in the description as well. We're going to download Flash Download Tools. After we've downloaded the Flash Download Tools folder, we're going to extract this file, and then we can head over to the folder and open Flash Download Tool 3.9.9 from the time of this video. Chip type, we're going to select C5, develop, and then UART, and then press OK. Now here we want to select our firmware, so we're going to click this. You can select Biscuit Node or C5 Scanner. Biscuit Node is for cluster war driving. C5 Scanner is the DIY biscuit. Now we're going to change these values, or set these values to 0x0. Make sure it's 0x0 or else it won't work. SPI speed 40 megahertz, SPI mode, DIO, and then from here we can select our COM port 14, and just press start. It should take a little bit. Is it syncing? Yes, it is syncing. We can see right here everything's being taken care of. Now you can flash it from the actual command line, but this is an easy, surefire way, and this application does come in handy. I also use Espresso Flash and the ESP Web Tool, but from the time of this video, ESP Web Tool is not working properly, and this firmware is not available on Espresso Flash, although that would be awesome. It's going to take about a minute. After that, we're good to go, and we can move on to the next step. Now, you have two different solutions. If you have the Waveshare dev kit, for example, you can plug in a 1.25mm JST connector with a battery. Make sure the polarity is correct. Please make sure the polarity is correct, or else it's just going to be a bad time. And with this, you have a real, to-go DIY biscuit. I've added angled headers just in case I wanted to prototype with it. This is I mean, I like it. I wanted 90-degree headers instead of, straight headers. This is just me. If you want to copy me and do this, it leaves room for improvement for the future. But it also powers itself, although the firmware will not tell you the battery life, and that's okay. This has lasted over 29 hours. Like, this is pretty good. Also, if you're using the T-Dongle C5, we can grab a angled adapter and just plug it into the back of our phones. This is so ingenious. I love tools like this, man. I like it when they're discreet and not so, flagrant and in your face. Another thing, with the Xiao C5, it's really tiny. As you guys saw in the Discord server for Biscuit Emporium, somebody had taken a Xiao C5 and just used the case for it with a angled adapter. That's so awesome, man. Kudos to you, my guy. I love your face. Now, we're gonna plug in either Biscuit. In this case, we have this Biscuit turned on, and we're gonna be also powering this Biscuit as well. I'll be showing you guys how to flash the cluster war driving, the Biscuit node. It works exactly like you literally flash it exactly the same. There's no difference. You just select the right bin file. But let's power this on. Let me show you guys the UI, because it's almost exactly like the Biscuit Pro and the Biscuit Ultra. Although not all the features are included, you do get a lot more with the Biscuit Pro and soon to be Biscuit Ultra as well. Now, as I mentioned before, we did flash 2 different DIY biscuits, at least for now, until I can show you guys the cluster war driving with one of these. And for the time being, this is the DIY biscuit I'm using with the Waveshare DevKit C5, and this is the T-Dongle C5 with a USB-C to full-sized USB 3 adapter. Now, the T-Dongle C5, when you do this, the display is facing 1, the wrong way, and 2, does not light up at all, although there is a tiny RGB light show, and that's actually pretty cool. We're gonna head over to Biscuit Manager, and I love this application. This application is phenomenal. And it's gonna say connected device. In this case, we're gonna click DIY Biscuit. And from here, we have our Biscuit firmware. Although right now we can do OTA updates, war driving, scan AP, Bluetooth scanning, de-authing, as well as mesh detect, which, man, this is a very underrated feature. I love this feature. We can go to Bluetooth, and under Bluetooth, we've got flock detection for flock cameras. We've got Axon body cameras for, Axon body camera detection, and we've got drone detection, mesh-tastic detection, flipper detection, AirTag detection, Bluetooth scan, as well as Wi-Fi scans. All the pretty much, dude, this is so awesome. And now let me show you guys the node firmware for the C5, because you can use it with your Biscuit Pro. Real quick though, under node detection or mesh detection, you can see we've detected some smart appliances. One is using Thread, the other one is using Zigbee. We can click that for a little bit more information on there. And I think this is phenomenal. You guys have probably seen me rant and rave about the counter surveillance features of the Biscuit Pro. I love it to death. Like, this is one of the best counter surveillance tools and discrete counter surveillance tools I've ever seen. Do keep in mind that a lot of the features are educational features, and they are to be used on your own devices, on your own hardware. This is for educational purposes only, and please remember to only test your own devices. So now we're going to head back to the ESP32 flasher from Espressif, and we're going to select Biscuit node. So we're going to go over here, select Biscuit node. Once again, 0x0, 40 megahertz, DIO, and just make sure all of these features match yours. That way we're doing everything correctly. We're going to select the right COM port 14 in this case. Make sure the baud rate is 115200, and then we're going to press start. Give it a second. Yeah, it's good to go. It'll complete, and we can move on and show you how you can actually cluster war drive. All right, now for the cluster war driving Biscuit node, we're going to turn on our Biscuit Ultra in this case, or Biscuit Pro, and we're going to open up the Biscuit Manager app. I have the Biscuit node on the back of my phone. This is just ingenious, but you can also flash it to, another ESP32 C5 that's compatible. Here, we're going to go to Biscuit Ultra, and we have our Biscuit UI here, which it's exactly the same. Oh my God, I feel like I smudged my screen way too much, and we have an update as well. All right, to activate the Biscuit node, we're gonna head over to settings on the top right-hand corner and scroll down till we go to node management. Under node management, we can scan for nodes after we enable nodes. Let's find a node. There we go, found a node right there. We're gonna add to memory. After we've done that, we're good to go. We can now cluster war drive with up to 6 C5 nodes. That is way better than anything that I was working on. And this is honestly the only thing as good as this is Just Call Me Coco's 12 C5 cluster war driver. This is just phenomenal. I love this new era of war driving, being able to basically designate different, channel segments to each C5 so we can cover the whole spectrum while driving at a reasonable speed, even like 60 miles an hour. This is ingenious. If you have any questions or comments about the process or need any help, feel free to join the Biscuit Emporium. Leave a comment down below. All the links that I mentioned are down below in the description, as well as a invite link to our Discord, The Valley, where we try to help everybody as much as possible. Don't forget to subscribe to HedgeTech, the developer behind all the latest Biscuit everything, because there's so much cool Biscuit stuff coming out really soon, as well as, updates on the firmware and a whole lot more, man. Thank you so much for the love and support. If you guys want to see more info and want to snag yourself a Biscuit Pro or soon to be Biscuit Ultra, the website is biscuitshop.us. I think I kind of filled in all the gaps here. Make sure that you give Hedge his dues, man, because he didn't have to make this accessible to everybody, and he has. The man is a legend, and I am a self-proclaimed Biscuit propagandist, and I love all the Biscuit stuff that's been coming out in the last month. It's phenomenal. It's the best. It's amazing. Yeah, anyway, I've been watching too much news. I love you guys. See you next time.